new gen could mean a lot of things. For example, new gen could mean 2016 for some people. New gen could mean 2020 onwards, because listen, right? My Hero, a lot of people consider My Hero Academia new gen. Don't mind that. New gen, but My Hero started 10 years ago and it ended 2 years ago. So what are we considering new gen? Because for another example, Kakabarachi started 2 years ago. It might have been 3, sorry. But that's recent. Or something like Dan to Dan, which started about 5 years ago. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of variety there. When people think of new gen, they think of Black Clover, My Hero, or something. A good example was Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man being obviously one of the most popular anime of all time right now, is still a very recent manga. First going on hiatus, part 1 in 2019. That's when a lot of mangas started. So what are we considering new gen? Okay. Yeah, sorry about the yap session, I'm sorry. It kind of hits a little hole in my heart, because think about it, right? Would you call a car from 2016 new gen? To some people, the answer is yes. To other people, the answer is no. When people think of new gen, maybe they're talking about 2020 to 2026. So 2020 is new gen, but 2020 was 6 years ago. So it's you know what I'm saying? It changes depending on the subject. Exactly. But with that being said, though, I do have some new gen manga for you, starting with obviously Chainsaw Man. I'm assuming you've seen Chainsaw Man. You haven't seen Chainsaw Man. What have you been living under a rock? What are we doing? No, what are we doing? Chainsaw Man season 1, I kid you not, might be top 3 or 4 most beautiful pieces of media. I'm not being over dramatic. For a 12 episode run to have consistent movie direction and quality. Yes, there was some CGI scenes, but so what? Right, yeah. You have to give it a shot, obviously. Now, over here, we got something a little more interesting. Gachiakuda. Now, I don't know how people pronounce it. I heard some people saying Gachiakuda. It's Gachiakuda, dude. That's how I pronounce it. That's how we're going to pronounce it here at the ASMR library. This is cinema. Let's open a page. Ah, man, look at the art. Hold on. Look at that. Double spreads left, right, and center. Take a gander at that. Personally, I love the art style. It's very reminiscent of My Hero Academia and Koei Horikoshi's art style. Let's see if we can get a good example here. There's a panel I'm thinking of. This is one of my favorite panels, personally, of Ryu. She's just so dopey. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Sorry, thought I bumped into something. Let me find a panel. The more wide-eyed, they're a little, yeah, I really like it. My Hero's kind of known, I shouldn't say known for that, but as someone who's been following it for a couple of years, I'm kind of used to it. When I see it, I can tell. You're good. You want to try it? Do you want volume 1 too? Yeah, alright. Don't worry. Retail price, that's $11.99, don't worry. Now, here we have what I would consider our actual new gen manga is Kakabarachi, starting in 2024. I believe it might be 2023, correct me on that. But this is this is actual new gen. People say new gen, this is actually new gen. There's only about 11 volumes out right now. This just started, the anime just got announced, and honestly, Kakabarachi, excuse my partner back there, Kakabarachi is cinema, it's actual cinema. What you might have seen, hold on, let me find the panel. I wake up every day. You might have seen I wake up every day with fresh hatred panel. One of the most iconic panels. Yeah, do you remember when it came out, the memes? Yeah, that was back when My Hero was ending, so we all needed something new. Honestly, the paneling in this up a little bit. But take a look at that. Just really good paneling and spacing. You know, being a mangaka is way harder than it actually looks, because you're still, only you, the creator, can really make this work, if that makes sense. Because after all, if you're sick one week, then, well, that's it for the week. Another really good cover page here. He was cooking. I know, it was really good. Have you been, so personally, I haven't been keeping up with it, thanks for asking, but I've been keeping up with it here and there, but personally, I think the whole system of enchanted blades is actually really nice. Kind of reminds me of Bleach. Gold Digger, or sorry, Cloud Digger is, yes, and he has ice powers. Don't quote me too much on it. I've read it, but I haven't read it in detail. I'm a detail-oriented person. I like to make sure my facts are 100% before I speak, so forgive me. Would you like just volume 1 or volumes 1 through 5? Just volume 1. Hey, that's okay. We gotta start one at a time now, right? Last but not least, we do have... Sorry about that, we're cleaning up the back. Don't worry, we stay clean around here. But yeah, Sakamoto Days and Dan to Dan. As you know, these are two new current shonens, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen these, both with, well, Sakamoto Days quality isn't as high as Dan to Dan as, yeah, you know about the studio? Yeah, Science Subaru, I don't have the, yes, it's not exactly how you pronounce it, but yes, they're actually, the studio who made this, they're actually making a Ghost of the Shell remake anime coming out this summer, so look forward to that. I'm assuming you know about Dan to Dan, I'm pretty sure we all do, and Sakamoto Days is a little more interesting. It's about an older man, right? I wouldn't say sick of the high schoolers, but yes, I am sick of the high schoolers. We do need more adult rom-coms out here. You're good with both? Alright, hey, the more the merrier. You had a good stock today, I see.